back, or I'm welcoming myself back. It's been a long time since I've podcasted, but I'm back and I'm going to try it again and see if life won't get in the way. Um, I'm Maureen, and you can also find me on Ravelry as Maureen0722, on Instagram as Simply More Crafts, and uh, my shop is Maur Designs, and that's Maur, first part of my name, maurdesigns.com. I also have a Etsy shop called the same, more no, that one is Maur Designs 1 on Etsy, and my baby shop is Snuggle Bug Baby and Me, and I have both .com and Etsy on that. So that's the introduction, and I want to welcome everybody that has come back and hung in there and waited for me to come back. And anyone coming in, new subscribers, thank you very much. Um, it's been a whirlwind, hasn't it? Everybody that I've been listening to so far has been going from weekly to every other week. Summer just really gets in the way, doesn't it? So I have a lot to tell you and a lot to show you, so I'm going to just jump right in. First off, and I hope you can't hear that, but it just started to rain. I live in Texas, and we have had some really bad, severe weather lately, so I hope it doesn't start thunder and lightning and my power go off again, but we'll trudge through it. First of all, I want to show you my FOs. I don't have a lot, but I'll show you what I do have. I have 2 pairs of socks, and here's one of them. This is just one little design on the right foot. See if I can get that in there. It's a very simple pattern. Here's the other one. It's not blocked. And this is called the Melbourne Cobblestone Sock. And very, very simple pattern, and it's a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's by Kiki Kawaii. Whoop. Hope you can read that. Those are just my notes. This is done with Q Loco yarns, and I believe it is Coastal, and it's 80/20, and it's very, very soft. And I knitted these on size 1. The mini twist, Chowgu mini twists. And I'm going to talk about these here in a little bit. So that's one. Then I did another plain vanilla sock, and this is out of Mustache Yarns, and it was Hogwarts House. I got this, here's the other one. I got this yarn when I went to DFW Fibers and met up with Amber of the Yarn Junkie and Brittany with Sip and Stitch. And I want to tell you, I had the best time ever by hanging out with those two and walking around and seeing what they were buying, and we enabled each other. it was just a lot of fun. And when podcasters get to meet other podcasters, it just opens up a whole new world that you're finding people that like the same thing that you do and just get so excited touching and feeling and smelling. And it was just it's undescribable, because I know that Amber has a knit night, and she found another, her original shop closed, so I think that she found another one. But I just don't have any close to me, and I have tried my best to show my family and friends how to knit, and they're just not interested. So, which is fine. They have other things that they enjoy doing, and but it's not the same. If I had a knit night to go to, or someplace that I could, share with somebody in real life, it would be better. But that's why I do this podcast, and try to get on Instagram as much as I can, and Periscope. I go to Periscope to watch Sue and Juliana from Julianne Fibers. But I digress. So that's what I got at Mustache Yarns at DFW. I did go overboard at DFW, and unfortunately, most of the stuff that I purchased there is put away. It's in my stash. I bought things like highlighters. I'm a tool person, tool gadgets, anything office supply, folders, and things like that. I just go crazy over. But I bought wires, lace wires, blockers, lace blockers, gradient yarns. Amber talked both Brittany and I into that. Gradient yarns and regular 80/20 yarns, wool wash. There's just so much to tell you, and it's been so long since I've podcasted. Half the stuff I don't remember. But hi Amber, and hi Brittany, if you're watching. I love those girls and really had a good time. Okay, that's sock number 2 that I've done. And one of my podcasts, this is episode 6, which I forgot to say in the beginning. One of the previous episodes that I told you that I was going to be doing first responder bears, and these are them. This is all that I have so far, but they're finished, so I'll show you. They're very squishy. He's got his little hands in his pockets. And these, the police officers and fire department, or whoever I give them to, they will, when they go to homes for domestic violence, or whatever the case may be, and there's children involved, whichever officers get these, or first responders, they'll be able to give them a little something to hold on to for security. So that's that one. Here's a little blue one. It's got a little blue shirt. And put him down there. This one. And this is a little girl. And I'm going to put a little belt here. Not a belt, but a little duplicate stitch to make believe that it's a belt to hold on to her dress. I'll make several of these. So at least I have 4 done, and I'm on my way anyways. My goal is to make probably about 50, which I can pretty much do on my Addie. Next on the agenda, over here I'm looking at my notes, sorry, is my works in progress. I'll start with my blanket squares. This is Timeless Blanket. Yeah, I want to say Timeless Blanket. I know the Bakery Bears, Kay Jones had started this, but I didn't see it until I watched Sue Knit 24. So I'm making monthly squares, and this is January. And I put little markers on this one only, but Brittany from Sip and Stitch had given both Amber and I a little bag of minis for our blankets, and I thought that was just so sweet. And that's her card, Sip and Stitch. And she even put the name of the yarn on the back. So this was one that she had given me. This one is another one. Sorry for the ends. I love that one. Of course I love them all. And that's it. The others are waiting. So this is January. I finally got February's. I've been Instagramming with, every time I see Debbie Reese on Instagram and she's doing her blanket, I get so jealous because she's always 1 month ahead of me. And I just finished March. So most of these are like this one here. I thought the colors would be great for Mardi Gras. So I'm about to start my my April, which will be April showers, spring May flowers. And I do 56 stitches. No, 52. They're, I do 26 and 26. I just wanted it to be bigger. And I'm using Carbons, double point size 1 for those. The next thing is these are my patchwork . And they're called Patchwork Weasley. Sorry, it's in black and white. But get this out of the way. See if you can see that. I'm not sure that is doing it any justice, but they're all patchwork squares. And this is Knit Picks Tonal. I'm not sure of the colorway. It's kettle dyed. And the blue is, I believe it's Wonderland by Nitpicks. This is a little dragonfly that I got with my minis from Brittany. Isn't it cute? And it's being housed in my little bag that I got at DFW. And this is from, I know her name's in here. I am so sorry, but your name isn't in here. Oh, there it is. It is Stitch and Spin. And it's got a little see-through front and a drawstring, and you can carry it around. Carry it around like that. But it's nice. I have several plastic tote bags that I got from Nitpicks, and I love them because I don't have to open up zippers to look and see what's in my project bag. I can see immediately if it's a sweater or sock or what have you. The next thing that I am working on, works in progress, is oh, Sue. Periscope sampler Afghan. She is making a wedding Afghan for someone, and these have all different types. There's 60 samplers and squares, and she is making one. So there's a lot of people that follow her Knit24 podcast, Periscope, have gotten on the bandwagon. So I have got, I'm working on my 4 square, and she's doing hers in cream Nitpicks Brava worsted, 100% worsted, and it is extremely soft and very easy to work with. So I'm doing it in 2 colors. This one is silver gray, dove heather, gosh, and this one is silver. This is dove gray. So I'm doing, I'm doing the base in one color and the border, crocheted border, in the other color. So that's one. This is the tree. You see that? This one's a great design. And this one, this is all I have so far on that one. And I'm using my 6 mil, size 6. I'm sorry, I keep having to put my glasses on. Nope, size 7, 4.5 millimeter. I told Sue this morning I was using 6. I lied. But these are my dreams from Nitpicks. They're let's see if I can get that. My hand is real red. showing up real red, but it's not. Okay, so that's that. Now, I'm working on a big project. Amy Meeks, Because I Love You wrap. Let's see if I can get this without ruining my stitches. And here is the bridge. I know Amy was so excited about wanting to see the bridge. Can you see that? Now there's just one problem with this. It's not the pattern, and it's the person that is trying to figure out the pattern. And unfortunately, on this side, when I first started out, I guess I went crazy because look how many stripes. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 stripes. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's only supposed to be 6. No more than 7. So, I learned, I haven't tried it yet, but I learned how to cut the fabric and, what do you call it? You know, where you join it. I forgot the name. What is it? I don't know. But I'm sure that y'all are yelling it out at me right now. It's this, it's this. But either that, or if I have enough, I'll just continue and make 2 more stripe sections over in this one. I haven't decided. But this yarn is Hedgehog. This right here is Hedgehog Opalite. Yeah, Opalite by Hedgehog Fibers. And this one is Raspberry by Heritage Cascade Sock. I love this brand. Okay, at least I didn't forget the tags on this one. Yay! And I'm knitting this on. I'm not going to put my glasses on, but I think these are a 4, and they're by Knit Picks cubes. I love the cubics. Okay, that's all my works in progress. Excuse me. All my whips, all my works in progress. Man, I'm moving right along. Real quick, I'll go and I'll show you what jumped in my basket and stayed there and refused to get out. Because it's been so long since I've podcasted, this isn't all of it, but I've been busy. So, these did not come all this week. I've been piling these all for quite a while. But I got Neapolitan yarn from Adelaide's Cottage, and it is, ta-da, it's 80 superwash, 10 cashmere, and 10 nylon. Very soft and very pretty. I think I'm going to use this in a shawl at some point. This is Woolen Vine, and like she said, the best way to order something is to be logged in and put it in your basket and check out, and that's what I did. And this is oat pear. I don't want to take it out. I'm sure y'all have gotten this already, but I love it. And I was so glad to get one of her yarns. Then, the lovely Lara, I got one of her terrariums, and this is on her, what base is that? The Raven base. So I was real happy to get that. Everybody's gotten those. And Cozy Knitter, I got, this is on her Bliss base, Trendsetter. And, oh, the band came out of this one. Suits are not for everyone. This is what it looks like. Isn't that gorgeous? I need more time in the day. Totally need more time in the day to do up everything I want. And her little cohort, the Yarn Enabler, I had bought this pattern for the pencil socks quite a while ago. I'm sorry, my eyes are just real itchy. So I finally got her yarn to make my pencil socks. And Jinx Yarns. I have to get something from Jinx. She's in Dallas, same as me. And this is her, sorry for the crinkling, sorry, not sorry. Haiku? It's on her strong socks, excuse me, strong sock base. Sorry for the glare. And Connie from Chili Knits, I got her Emma, and this is 75, 20, and 5 gold stellina. That's pretty accurate color too. It's very bright. What else did I get? Oh, Julienne Fibers. Here's her card. And when she gets on Periscope, I go right to it. And this is her opal. And it is a very light gray. And it has hints of green and pink and yellow in there. Very subtle. And I went ahead and got her bundle, Lucid Candy Rainbow. Look at that. Look at that. Gosh. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I just like to look at all these colors. But she dyes such vivid colors, and I mean, I love it. I love it. Okay. I did a swap with Andy from Andre Sue Knits, and I just wanted her little Buddha stitch markers, but she asked if I wanted to do a swap, and I said, heck yeah. I was so excited. So she gave me the stitch markers. There's 5 of these. Get that in there. There's 5 of them, and they come in this cute little box. I have one already on a project, so. And, this is her Cloud9 Superwash Merino 75/25. Look at how gorgeous that is. Very soft. I don't know whether to make socks or shawl, but it is, I loved it. I was so surprised, so shocked. She also gave me a thumb watch. These are very nice to have. Little memo sticker sheep. Look at that. Pretty sheep. And cute little card. And she gave me some minis, and I already wound them up and put them in my mini basket, so I don't have those to show. But if I can, if my iPad will allow me to, I'll put a picture right here of all of them together. Okay, what else? I ordered, because Diana from Suburban Stitchers didn't have any when she went to DFW by the time I got there. So she had some more in the shop, and I bought her Texas blue bonnets. Cute inside. It's got a little strap with a D-ring. Very nice size. And being a bag maker myself, I can tell that it's a very, very well-made bag. And I also got I don't know what she calls these. I call them needle holders, but it's a matching needle holder. And it's got the same lining in it as the bag bottom. Very cute, and very well made. And then, because I've been seeing everybody rave about Awesome Granny, Bag by Awesome Granny, I wanted to look on her shop, and I did, and I fell in love with this little woodsland scene. And I would say this is a small. You can fit two balls, two cakes in here. And it's got a real bright green, lime green zipper and orange inside. Sturdy zipper. And the pull tab is this. And she has even a double-sided handle on it. And in her little ring, I can't see what it says, but this is to hang your project keepers or your key or your keys or anything. So I got that, which I love. From Knit Picks, I got this. I fell in love with this. It's a tote bag. Good sized tote bag. It's got the little llama. So I thought when I'm in the car or on the plane I could take this. So I love it. And I don't have all my needles that I've ordered. I ordered a lot of zings. Oh, first of all, let me backtrack. I want to say a very big thank you to Andy for this swap. I've done a couple swaps, and a couple have been okay, and a couple I haven't even received anything back, which, you know, there's probably circumstances that surround that, but I wanted to tell her thank you very much. So thank you, Andy. What else have I got? Oh, the needles. Sorry. Gosh. I've been using zings. I ordered some zings. It's probably been 6 months ago, and I'm finding that I really, really like zings. And they kind of remind me of signatures. The color and the metal and what have you. I've got a couple signatures, but they're very, very sharp. The zings are sharp, but yet they're not to the point where they're going to hurt your finger. So I have a lot of those coming, and I'll show you them when I get them, because I'm going to try to be better at this. It's very intimidating getting up here and talking to yourself. So we'll see. Okay, Jolie, and I don't know her last name, but she is she's a periscoper, and she was talking about the new Chogu twist, mini twists. So I went and I looked, and I found a company on I think it was Amazon. I think it was Amazon. Shop that sold them, and I went ahead and got them, and they come, maybe it was eBay, they come just with the needles. Gosh, I hope that's not blurry to y'all. But they come just with the needles, and I think that they only go from 00 up to either 1.5 or 2, and then they have a separate cable that you have to purchase, and it comes with this little needle in here. Can you see that? It looks like a like a head pin or whatever, T-pin. But they have these in different lengths. So my little review on this, I love my Chow-Goos. I love my Hi-Hias. I love my Carbons. I love my Zings. And I love my Squares. And there isn't really any needle that I don't love or I don't own. When I purchase something that I like, I go back and I try to get as many of the same product but different sizes as I possibly can. And if you saw my studio upstairs, you'd think that I was a hoarder, and maybe I am to some extent. I love these needles. Love these needles. I don't know why. The join, I don't get any drag on the joins. They're very, I think I have these. Yep. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. You can hardly tell right here. I mean, you can really hardly feel it. And they're very easy. I mean, they're very easy to slide in there. And this is how I usually do it. I am a cable puller, but I'm pretty careful with it. But it's, I mean, it's, a little demonstration was left a lot to be desired, but I really love them, and I would recommend if you use up to a size 1.5, try it. You know, just buy one and try it, or come on over and I'll let you try mine out. So those are great needles, and I did buy more so that I could have more than one sock on the needle. Those are my twists. I haven't officially put my name in the hat, but here's my box of socks. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I'll be putting in here, or that will be in here so far. And I'm also doing the knitting broomstick with Jilly, her 12 socks, so yay. That's all my purchases, and that's all my whips, and that's it for that. I wanted to, there isn't going to be any shop updates for project bags for a while. I'm still working on some, and I'm working on some different designs. I want to put something other than just zipper bags and my drawstring bags. I want to do something different, and so I'm working on that. And I, Juliana Fibers. Juliana had come on Periscope the other day and was talking about, is there room for more yarn dyers? And I think that the consensus was yes, there is more room for, there is room for more dyers, but there are a lot of people on there that want to, or were were thinking about it, that were scared, that and we pretty much all said we were scared because we didn't think, we were afraid that people wouldn't like our product. I remember when I first started my baby shop for newborns and baby showers and all. I was a nervous wreck. It just made me sick at my stomach every time somebody did order something and I sent it out, because I was so afraid that they wouldn't like it or they would find something wrong with it. Um, and in the beginning, I thought nobody's gonna like this, or but the reception, over 1,000 sales later, it still gets me. But yet, if you have a good product or if you have something that somebody else likes, they're going to buy it. So at least that's what I'm thinking right now. So I have been dabbling in this for the last 6 months anyway. So I started dying and just seeing what I could come up with. So I'm still testing, and these are by no means going to be in my shop in the near future. But I just wanted to show and share with you some of the things that I did dye up, and maybe get your opinion, see what if you like it. This is one, and it's got yellows and greens and creams, and this is a dark gray. That's one color. And this I over dyed. It was just a solid, it was very light pink. It was something like this, but I put a lot of grays, a lot of gray in there. And these two, just trying to get these to match. Did a pretty good job as far as color-wise. I dyed them at the same time. Very, it's not really coming out the best color that it is, but I'll put it on Instagram. Seem to have gone really crazy with the greens and the pinks. And here is my wild Grello. The yellow came out. It's not as bright as that. it's no. It's more shaded gold than it is the yellow. And I have two different shades of gray in here. So I thought I'd just share those. You can tell me what you think. That's it for now, except it's time for the giveaway. I'll just briefly tell you that I feel real bad about not doing this at my 100 subscriber, because now I am up to 272. And thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. So I've already drawn the name, and here we go. You're going to get this cup. Goodness gracious. It's a cute cup. I ordered that online. This Malabrigo, very, very pretty colors. And this was one of my designs. And I showed these on the last episode that I did. And that I titled that episode 4, but it was actually really 5. This is socks. And it's a neutral color. It's in rust. And there will be another surprise in there from me that I wanted to keep a secret. So I did the random generator, and the winner is Florence Nowicki, Nowicki, and her comment on the comments below were that she found me by searching for sock blanket tutorials, and I have a tutorial for how to make a sock blanket without counting your stitches or remembering where they are. So thank you, Florence, and if you will private message me, send me a message and give me your address, I will get these out to you as soon as possible. And thank you very much, and appreciate everybody waiting and just being here again. So I'll try to be better. I can't promise that I will be doing it every week, because that'd be a total lie on my part. But I will do it every chance I get. And I'm excited to show you my shawl and my next shawl and the shawl after that, and hope everyone is having a good time so far this summer, and you're staying dry, because we certainly aren't. So thank you again for coming in, and if you like what you've seen, hit subscribe, please, and the like button. But thanks again. Bye-bye. Maureen from the future here. Sorry, Shannon. And KT from inside number 23. I had to say that. I forgot to mention to y'all that I am trying very hard to set up a Ravelry group for the YouTube podcast. But I got a message that said crappers. An email has been sent to Casey, so whatever that means. But that'll be coming up hopefully later on today or in the near future. But I just wanted to put that out there for you. And I'm new at it, so I don't really know what it's going to look like. So, but hope y'all join. Thanks. Bye-bye.